The armor is falling to rest. Can I hold the weight of what I have lived? Lucid, I'm losing my hold under all of my clothes, unraveling slowly, playing my roles. I'm soldiering on and sewing up holes. Weightless, with the weight of the morning, I'm floating above. Anchor me down before I lift off. Wakeful, in the wake of the war, I'm 1,000 years old, and I'm wondering what the hell I've been sold. In the aftershocks of all that I've known, wide awake in slumber, high up on a hill, tethered here with you. I can see the greenest view. Members, I remember them all, but the endings are mine. In the gray of violence, lashing behind, taunted with the dawn of the living, with my face to the wall. My heart still beats in spite of it all. With one foot off to the other I go, wide awake in slumber, high up on a hill, tethered here with you. Wide awake in slumber, high up on a hill, tethered here with you. I can see the greenest view. Was the hope of 100 men. I was the echo in the valley, night blind in a canyon, a silent riot in the wind. I was the car leaving the road. I was the ghost between the trees, above the below and below the above and everything in between. I was the myriad your tape. I was the name in the rhythm, the one to lose in the stream, the landscape of time. You are the light, you are the flame, like a cannonball back above the masses. You were. I was a memory at your table. I was a name in the river. Lovers and the stream. Lovers and the stream. You were the black, you were the fate, lighting our hearts out in summer again. You were the black, you were the fate, lighting our hearts out in summer again. Thank you. We may have peaked early because it kind of, that's about as big as it gets. Yeah.
That's also the best song that Jen's ever invented.
That's right. Yeah. When I wrote that song, my 16-year-old said, well, I never really liked any of the other stuff you've ever written, but since you invented Black Hammer, I think I've had to change my perspective. And it's now a firm favourite. So we might actually release that as a single at some point. In honour. This is a little song called The Gold Thread. It's all the things I go to when I think I'm going to need some extra support. Dawn pulls back its cover, the ground beneath succumbs to vital signs. Take notice of the fault lines. I'm 2 parts underwater, I'm 1 part staying dry above the tide. I need more than oxygen to stay alive. The kettle sings to waking. Watch the golden light spill from their lips, wrapped in threads of gold. I'm reaching in, I'm digging down for the gold thread, the fine spun gold, strung with blood. Just say the word. Gossamer gold, weave around my legs and buttonholes, through the seams of all I know. I'm reaching in, I'm digging down for the gold thread, the fine spun gold. I'm reaching in, I'm digging down for the gold thread, the fine spun gold, stronger than blood. inside my chest. The ties are tangled hard to flesh and breath. Looking for a place to rest. Thank you. Can I just say a massive thank you to Tom Redwood for always bringing it and always giving me something to think about. Every single time I hear you play, I think, oh, I want to remember that you just said, and then I forget. So I'm going to need a transcript later. Little bird, do you have a key? What's it like? What's it like up above here? I've seen you above the town, towering miles between the sound. Oh, well, the world's on the wire, so life's not what it used to be. Well, the world's on the wire, so life's not what it used to be. Well, the world's on the wire, so there. Did anyone else feel like the world was on the wire? Hope we're not the only ones out here doing that. That was actually a poem written by Tobin Lush, one of 3 poems that will appear on this new album. And we were talking the other day about how just wait, these guys will start up and I'll stop talking. I'm getting it in quickly. No, I've lost my thread. We were talking the other day about how author Salman Rushdie writes these great big expansive, stories that kind of are political and complex and dense and kind of really hard to kind of extricate, and they really, they're a tangle of culture and ideas and politics, and then comparing that to, say, someone like Tim Winton, who is also someone Tobin was reading, a lot of where his ideas are also complex and dense and intricately woven, but in a really relational way, like really, really macro. So you're kind of almost like reducing the lens down, and you're kind of finding this, the conversations and the nuances between ordinary people and their lives is just sort of captures that essence so well. I don't know if anyone else feels like that about Tim Winton, but it's pretty amazing. So I kind of feel like that was a Salman Rushdie song, and the next one's more of a Tim Winton.
You hung in there with me, didn't you? Well done, you. Yeah.
That was quite good. That was one of your best skills ever.
Did anyone tape it? I'm going to write it down as a script now.
When you turned to me in the night, when my arms were unattached and my feet were like ice, water pooling on the sheets, when a crash on my chest from a small refrigerator held back my breath, held back my breath, when I was still as a stone, with the sound of your voice in the dark, the bed is so cold tonight. I'm looking for the moon. I see it high over the city, trying to pass by my eyes unnoticed. It's out of my grasp. I bring the tides in and out with all of my breath, all of my breath. When I was still as a stone, the sound of your voice in the dark, the bed is so cold tonight. A possum scatters along the gutter like a warning. At night, birds have held back their breath with waiting, 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 waiting.
Thank you. I just would like to introduce the band. This is Mark Seddon on bass, the bass meister. Sam Cagney here on acoustic. And vocals, it turns out. He's diversifying as we speak and kind of by the minute. So next it'll be tambourine. Paul Angus here behind me. This is the first time he's had a microphone, so I'm a little nervous about what could happen later as he gets loose. Nothing, it turns out. And of course, James Brown here. Brown. He's so browned off at the moment. James Brown. The Reverend James Brown. Yeah. So that's it. We're introduced. Let's move on. This is Fireground. It's another Salman Rushdie.
Can I shoot my gun to lose my mind across the land to the fire ground? Cut across the mountains, blowing through the haze in a hall of mirrors, shifting the gaze. What will you remember? What will you forget? What will you remember? What will you forget? Black skies in the morning, red light, white night. I'm washed up, I'm washed up, I'm washed up.
thank you. We're staying with the fire theme for right now. I wrote a song about fire. It's called Cinder and Stone. It was kind of inspired by the words of a lovely musician friend called Michael Menager, who watched a lot of his property burn away. It got really close to his house, much like a lot of people at this time of year last year. So I wrote this. I'm not starting then. I'm going home as the fire wind blows again, taking what's left of this blackened and molten above us birds, several words with their silence. Cinder and stone, and the mighty rain falls away, leaving its dark tail, remembering all that we left behind. Wasn't time to save all the small things. As the birds flicker and twist, so does my heart, so does my heart. As the fire flickers and twists, so does my heart, so does my heart. I'm going home to the disarray, new decay, follow my way back to know that I'm real, not a closing door, fold away all that I worked for. As the birds flicker and twist, so does my heart. As the fire flickers and twists, so does my heart. As the wind flickers and twists, so does my heart, so does my heart. As the birds flicker and twist, so does my heart. As the fire flickers and twists, so does my heart. As the wind flickers and twists, so does my heart, so does my heart. Trapdoor. Thank you. Can I just say a massive thank you to Cookie, Baker and Jan for coming and playing such beautiful songs for everybody. It was just gorgeous to hear. Thank you. And thank you all for coming out on New Year's Day. I want to say thank you because, it's a bit of tradition now on a New Year's Day to be here at the WHEATY and be playing songs, but it's kind of a funny one to ask people to come out to. You could just be in bed watching Netflix or doing something else, but or hitting the garden or the beach, but you're here listening to live music, and for that we thank you, because it's been a bit sparse lately, hasn't it? Let's face it. So we've got an extra special guest coming up right now. I don't know. We were gonna, yeah. We've actually got one. You know, I'm just gonna rearrange what we're gonna do. Do you mind if we have like 2 more songs? Is that all right with you guys out there?
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah, we changed it. Remember? I don't think you need to jump off. Let's do this. Samuel. I know, but that was wrong. My set list. It's flawed in so many ways, but it's particularly flawed today because it's that small and written in lead paper, lead pencil, that no one can actually understand. I wanted to give you the proper grandest entrance ever, Steve, but you're here. Yeah, do that. I'm just going to give you the grand entrance you deserve. Okay, we're going to sing a song, and it's a special song that's not our song at all. Actually, it's the very first cover we've probably ever sung together. But it's a cover I do quite a little bit anyway with Steve Lennox. And it so happened that we did this New Year's Day last year, and our very special Maeve, who works here at the WHEATY, she went upstairs and missed it, and it just happens to be one of her favourite songs. So she said, this is the very first time I think I've heard a proper request, and she said, could you sing that song today? And I said, yep, we can do that. I reckon we can do that. So we've learnt it, and we're going to get Steve to come up and do it with us. Come on. Now this is it. So should we give him a clap? Yes.
Such a surprise. I had no idea.
We wanted to leave you on an up rather than a down, which the next one will be. You all right?
Sure. Just picking the rhythm.
Okay. Do you want to set the rhythm for us? Yeah, go on then. Help us with the tune. Chimney falls as lovers gaze. I thought that I was young. Now I'm freezing hands and bloodless face, as numb as I've become. I'm so tired, and I wish I was the moon tonight. Last night I dreamt I'd forgotten my name, 'cause I'd sold my soul. But I woke just the same. I'm so lonely, and I wish I was the moon tonight. This is Nico Case. I wish I was the moon. God bless me, I'm a free man with no place free to go. Paralyzed, collar tight, no pills for what I feel. This is crazy, but I wish I was the moon tonight. Chimney falls, lover's gaze. I thought that I was young. Now I'm freezing hands, bloodless face, as numb as I've become. I'm so tired, I wish I was the moon tonight. How will you know if you found me at last? Thanks, Steve. And thanks, Maeve. Thanks, Wheaty. Thank you so much for all the support that you've been giving everybody, all the musos and all of the sound techs and all of the punters for all this time. We've been a privileged people to be part of that, so thank you. So let's sing The Seagull. Turns out that I have a little bit of a problem with birds. And they seem to feature quite strongly in this body of work that I'm calling an album. It's sort of bookended and rubber banded a whole section of work that I've been working on this last year or two. And there's a lot of birds in there, tucked away. But this one was a story I've been wanting to write about for quite some time. Something that happened to me when I was, well, not happened to me at all actually, I was an observer. When I was about 14 or 15, and there was a boy in my class, and we were at swimming lessons down at Normaville Beach, and all the boys are chucking stones into the air, and there was just this one kid who is the most unlikely person to ever do any damage to anybody, and he was the one that made this story happen. So. Seagull. I will say thank you for having us. It's been beautiful, and I look forward to seeing you again, hopefully in the new year. But thank you, and I hope you have a lovely, restful, uneventful 2021. Throwing pebbles after birds when sticks and stones are worse than words. Marbles in my mouth, imprisoned in the circle of her eye. I never will forget the sound of stone on federal bone. I'd hold her in my hand if I went back to the day, back to the day. Setting all those seagulls away, and stones sinking quicksand below, and boys in the sand dunes never were, to the time before freedom had flown, with that one stone. you. Thank you, Kev, for your amazingness always. And thank you to my beautiful family for coming all the way here, some of them from Brisbane. And thank you all for coming today even. And also for the beautiful other artists. Again, look, I can't stop talking. Stop. Get off. Thank you.